Welcome to IQ Court, your guide to understanding Indian law in an engaging way. Here at IQ Court, we break down complex legal concepts into simple, digestible lessons. Get ready for tutorials on constitutional rights, corporate law, and landmark cases. We'd love for you to share your thoughts and join the conversation with us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and connect with us on social media.
Attention KSLU students, with revaluation deadlines just days away, are you making the right call? Are you taking the right decision? The difference between normal and challenge valuation could mean the difference between passing and failing. If you have not seen your result, just go to KSLU website and you can see the result. kslu.ed-it.in results. You can see the result here. Just enter your course details and semester and registration number here and enter the challenge and click result. You will get the result. Here you have to select the course. You can select 3-year course and here you have to select the SEM wise. Under this is 80 pattern and this is the 100 pattern for SEM and second. Enter the register number. That's it. You will get the result. If you want to notification, you can just go to KSL website. You can see the notification here. KSL has released the revaluation notification. They have also displayed their dates for the photocopies, revaluation charges, and challenge valuation charges. This you can see the photocopy last date is 16th August, and the revaluation for revaluation is 21st August. Challenge valuation is 27th August. Let us start understanding the revaluation process. Welcome to IQ Code Law Academy. Presents the ultimate visual guide to KSLU revaluation. For you have two options. So there are three options actually. One is photocopy. Later you can go for normal valuation or challenge valuation, or you can directly apply for normal valuation, and either if you can go for challenge valuation. I'm repeating again. Last date for challenge valuation is 27th August. Normal valuation is 21st August 2025. For photocopy it is 16th August. After photocopy, after receiving the photocopy, you'll get 3 days time to apply for so whether for challenge valuation and normal revaluation, you can go for it. The golden rule says always start with the 400 rupees of photocopy. It is most crucial step to make an informed decision and avoid gambling with higher fees. But another strategy is if your budget is very low, if you're confident that you should get good marks. If you have written case laws, all your answers are related to the questions and required section. You have mentioned the required sections and problems. You mentioned correct sections and the explanation. Then you can directly apply for normal revaluation of rupees 500. If you go for photocopy, then you have to spend 400 rupees. Again, you have to spend 500 rupees for normal revelation or challenge revelation is 2,100 rupees. Uh, Instead of photocopy, you can directly apply for normal revelation, just a 500 rupees, just 100 rupees extra. They just pay 500 rupees and apply it for it. Because if you take a photocopy, they will not going to give you extra marks just because you have taken photocopies. They will do normal revelation just like other candidates. So you can, if you have budget constraints, you just directly apply for normal revaluation. We will explain you how the revelation process works and which one is better, whether it is the normal revelation or challenge valuation. We'll go to the next slide. Let us see the normal revelation path. That there are three rules placed here. One is 5%, another one is 5 to 15%, third one is above 15%. 5% of what? 5% of 100 marks. You're writing exam for 100 marks, right? 100 marks pattern. If it is 80 marks pattern, means it is 5% of 80 marks. For now, let us discuss a 100 pattern. It is easy to understand. 5% of 100 means 5 marks. The difference between original marks and the marks which you scored after revaluation, if it is less than 5% of 100 marks, means just 5 marks. 100 out 5% of 100 marks is 5. Just 5% of 100 marks is 5 marks. Let's take, if you are scored your original marks is 35, and after revaluation you got 40 marks. After revaluator given you 40 marks, then difference between these two marks is 5 marks. In this case, they will give you better of 2 marks, better of 2 scores. That is 35 and 40. Out of these two, better marks is 40. So they will give you 40, and that's your final marks. Then the second rule. Second rule says if the difference is above 5% and less than 15%. In this rule number 2, the difference is above 5% and less than 15%. Let's take 5%, 15% means your original score is 30. After revaluation, you got 42, 42 marks. In this case, final score will be original marks. What is your original marks? 30 plus 5 marks plus half of the difference, means these two. What is the half difference is 12 marks, right? 12 marks minus 5 equal to 7. In this of 7 divided by 2, 30 plus 5 plus 7 divided by 2 means 3.5 marks. You will get 38.5 marks. This is second rule. If you get score more than 5 extra marks in revaluation, this is the process they follow. If you get more than 15% of 100 marks, means if you get more than 15 marks, let's say example your original score is 30, you got 46 marks. Let's 46 or 47 marks. Let's take you got 47 marks. Means the difference between these two is 70, right? 17 marks. Then final score, now it is the score is above 15%. Now the score is above 15%. Now what they will do? They will send this paper again for third evaluator. Again, third evaluator will do the revaluation again. One more time. Say in third evaluation you got 40 marks. Then they will take these two and average it. 47 plus 40 is equal to 87. 87 divided by 2 or 40, 43.5. This is your final marks, final score. They will take out of your original score is 40, then 47, then third evaluator will give you 40. Out of these three, they will take best of two scores, 47 and 40, and they will do average of these two marks. That is 40 plus 47 is equal to 87. 87 divided by 2, it is 43.5 marks. This is how it works. Okay, let's go to next slide. In the challenge valuation, if the increased marks is less than 20 marks, they will give the full marks. If your score is 30 and after revaluation you got 40 or 49 marks, the difference between these two is 19. Okay, 19 is less than 20%, 20% of 100, so 20 marks, 20% 19, so you will give directly, they will grant you 49 marks. The final score is challenge valuation score itself directly, no averaging. If it is more than 20, means say you scored 60 marks. No, 60, sorry, let's take 55 marks you got. The difference between these two is 25. 25 is, if you take it for 100, it's 25%. If it is more than 20%, so they will send it for third revaluation. Then third valuator will give you some, take it as 52. Got it? Third valuator will give you 32. Sorry, 52. Now, out of these three scores, this is your virtual mass, this is the first revaluator in the challenge valuation, this is the third valuator in challenge valuation. Now, they will take best two. These two are best. 55 plus 52, then the 1000, I'm sorry, 107, then they will do it by 2. 5, 3.5. Then they will give you 53.5 marks in the chance evaluation. In addition to this, even if your marks increase by even a 1 point, they will refund you 1,000 rupees refund. They will give you 1,000 rupees refund. I will explain you in detail in the next slide. Let's go to next slide. We will now. I'm going to explain a very practical way for your better understanding of revelation concept. You will enjoy this. I am telling you, you will enjoy this. Now let's take original score is 32, and revaluator gave you 37. Everything is explained very clear way. The difference marks is 5%. I already explained you in the previous slide, right? There are two rules they will apply. Now here 5% rule will apply because difference is just 5% less than 5%, less than or equal to 5%. And in challenge valuation, here you got 5%. Here also it is less than 30%. If you go for challenge valuation, what happens? If you go for normal valuation, what happens? When your score is 32, revaluator gives you 37. I will tell you what happens. Final score is 37. So you will think you will fail, right? Here also it is regulator will give you 5 marks extra, less than 20%. So rules will apply. So final score is 37. But if your score is above 35, most of the evaluator will give you grades, some additional marks they will add, and they will make it 40. So if you score above 35, you are pass. I'm telling you again and again, if you score above 35 or 34, you pass. You are pass. They'll give you 40 marks. Most of you are seeing, right, your marks. So most of the scores are 40 in most of the subjects, right? Most of your friends. Why is it so? Because they might be getting 34 or 35 or 37. They will give you additional marks to make you pass the exam. So they will just make it 40 and they will pass you. They will give you the passing score. This is how it works. Now you got it right. Now they'll give you 37 plus 3 is 40 marks. Then now you are passed in both the challenge valuation and normal valuation. Now let us go to next slide. Next scenario. Here a person student got 30 marks. Now your student gave 30 marks. Then revaluator gives 44 marks. Difference between 44 and 30 is 14 marks. In this scenario, above 5% and it falls under the above 5% and below 15% rule. In the challenge valuation, if the revelator gives 44, means it is the difference between the marks is 14 marks. Now the less than 20% rule applies. Here benefit, what you will get 5% plus 14 minus 5 divided by 2. You will get 9.5 marks. Then final score will be 40. Then your final score will be 49.5. They'll give you extra zero point 0.5 marks. Then they'll make you 40. Here they will do averaging some formula, complex formula which I explained to you, right? They will do that and they will give you the marks. In challenge evaluation, up to 20 marks, they'll give you full marks. In challenge evaluation, if you after evaluation, if you get more marks, they'll give you full marks up to 20 marks. Here you will get 44 marks. Maybe you are thinking, what are these rules? If you didn't listen to rules, you'll feel like that. So what I will show you the rules again. In normal revaluation, if you after revaluation, if you get more than just note down these points so you will understand. If you get more than 5% in the after revaluation, the normal revaluation, if you get more than 5%, means more than, just take it as five marks. If you get 5 to 15 marks extra, less than 15, less than or equal to 15, more than 5 marks. These are less than or equal to 5 marks. If you get more than 15 marks, means 16 marks. This rule applies. If you get less than 5 marks or equal to 5 marks, they will give you original score and revaluation score. Out of these two, whichever is better, that one they will give. If you get more than 5 marks, less than 15 marks, then they'll give you original marks plus 5 score. So 5 marks extra. Then our in this out of this in this difference, the minus 5 remaining score will come, right? In that they will do divided by 2. Just take a photo of this, you will understand during while explaining the scenarios. If you score more than 15 marks, paper goes to third evaluator. Third evaluator will also give you the marks. Let's take 30. First evaluator gave you 40. Another evaluator give you 50. Then they will take best two. 40 plus 50. There's 90 divided by 2, 35 marks. Sorry, 90 divided by 2, 45 marks they will give you. 45. This is the concept. In charge valuation, I'm explaining you again. Charge valuation, if the increased marks is less than 20, they will give you the full marks. If you win, like example, the 20 for 30 you scored and 49 marks they gave you in their evaluation, they'll give you full marks. If it is 50, then they will send it for the third evaluator. Then the person will give, say, example, 52. Otherwise, take in worst case, I'll show you. If third evaluator gave you 55 marks, and fourth evaluator, they will send it for, now difference between these two is 25, 25 means almost 25% of 100 marks. Then it comes falls under this rule. In this case, if we as it is difference marks is more than 20, they will give it to the third evaluator. Third evaluator, they've given, for example, they're giving you 40 marks. Then they will take better of better two marks, better 2 marks out of these three. Take 40 and 55. 40 and 55, how much? 95 marks. Then do divided by 2. 47.5 marks. Correct? You will get this marks. And also refund you will get if there is an increase more than your original score. If you get more even 1 marks extra, then you will get 1,000 rupees refund. Even now you are paying 2,100 rupees, you will get only 1,000 rupees refund. That too you will get after 6 months or 1 year. You will get that amount. Okay. Now go back to the scenarios. Your score, original score is 16, and revaluator will give given you 41. Now, if you if you apply for normal revaluation, here difference between 25. Difference between these two, your original score and revaluation score is 41. Difference between these two is 25. Means here 15% rule will apply. 15% rule means they will give you average of best 2 marks. Then the 41 and 36. These two they will do average, and average is 38.5. So they will give you for 39 marks. If it's 39, they will give you some grace marks, additional grace marks, and they will make it 40, and they will give 40 marks, and you will pass the exam. That subject. In case of challenge valuation, here is 16 marks, and now we got after revelation we got 41. Again, here also same rules will apply because here your score is more than 20%. In the challenge valuation, they will apply 20% rule. In the normal valuation, they will use three different rules: 5%, 5 to 15%, above 15% rule. In this average of these two, they will take and they will give you again same. It will be same, right? And this both you will get only 40 marks. Now let's go to third scenario. Here, your original marks is 32. Revaluator gave you 45. The difference between these two is 13. It is rule is 5% to 15%. In this rule, it falls. So what will they do? They will give full 5 marks. First 5 marks they will give full. The remaining marks they will do averaging. 13 minus 5. Here you got 30, right? 13 minus 5 divided by 2. It's 9. This 9 marks they will add it to this original score. 9 plus 32, it is 41. In case of challenge evaluation, the difference marks is 13. It is less than 20%, so they will give you full marks. They will give full marks 45. Here you go, you can see increase of 4 marks. In the scenario 5, original score is 25. After revelation, it is 41. Uh, in this case, 25 minus 41 is 16 marks. It is above 15%, right? So 50 above 15% rule will apply, means they will send it to the third evaluator. They will do whatever third evaluator is giving in that they will do averaging. After averaging, you got 39.5, you got 40 marks. In the challenge evaluation, it is 16 marks. The difference there means it comes under below 20% rule. So they will directly give you the full marks, that is 41. You can see there's an increase of 1 marks in challenge valuation. Okay, this is the difference between challenge valuation and the normal revaluation. In the normal revaluation, fees is 500. In challenge valuation, this fees is 2,100 rupees. It is your choice, you can decide. But the main thing is in challenge valuation, the valuator will be of experience of greater than 7 years, 7 to 8 years. So these normal valuators, they will be approximately 2 years, 3 years, like that. They'll be less than 2, 3, less than 7 years. They'll be the experience of less than 7 years. That is the difference. It is your luck, uh, which is their mindset, the validator mindset. They have validator mindset. They will give you the marks. Uh, It's purely your luck, how he's thinking, what is his knowledge level. Based on that, he will get the marks. And they will be also having the answer script. They will be also having this answers for each question. They will compare and they will give the marks. But there is no fixed marks for case laws for this much marks for section this much introduction this much. There is nothing like that. It is fully under the discretion of evaluator. They can give any marks. Okay, base. So it is purely your luck. Whatever the marks you get uh, after evaluation, that is purely your luck and whatever you were written in the paper. In this scenario 6, original marks is 10. After revaluation, we got 35. Difference between these two is 25. About 15% rule will apply. Out of these, they will take average of these two. Then you will get 33 marks. Fail. Then in challenge valuation, if you got 25 marks, above 25 mark percent, right? Means they will take 35 and 30. Average of these two, 32.5, 33 means you are failed. Like this it happens. They are doing averaging. But if average of these two, difference between these two, if it is less than 5, means if your score got 30, if you got 35, they will give you 35 marks plus 5 marks grace. You'll get 40 marks. Okay, this averaging will reduce your marks. And the seventh scenario, original score is 37. A revelator given 42. Difference between these two is 14 marks. It falls under 5 to 15% rules. And this 5 marks, then remaining marks will be there to do averaging. Then you got 38 marks. You got 2%. They will give you grace, so 40 marks. Here, 42, 28 marks, right? After revelation 42, you got 14 marks increase. It is less than 20%. So directly they will give you the whatever the marks you got after the first revelation. Directly they will give you. Here you got 2 marks extra. Here after getting a 2 marks grace, you are passing. Here directly you will pass the exam. That's the difference. In another 8 scenario, original score is 29. After revalidate will give you 38. I think this 38 marks. And this difference is 5. In this, it falls under 5 to 15% rule. In the 5 marks, they'll view difference between these two. 9 minus 5, there were 2, 7 marks. 39 plus 7, 36. They'll give you extra 4 mark grace and they'll give you 40. Don't worry, you will pass the exam. In this challenge evaluation, difference between 9 and 20%, they'll give you full marks. See, after evaluation, they gave you 38, right? 38 plus 2, it is 40. They'll pass you will pass the exam if you get this much score. 38 means they'll give you 40. In ninth scenario, original score is 22. After revaluation, after first revaluation, whether you take a normal revaluation or challenge revaluation. In challenge revaluation, third evaluation is not required because difference between your original score and the first revaluation is only 18 means less than 20%. So they will give you this marks. But in case of normal revaluation, 40 minus 22, it is 18 marks. So for 15% rule will apply. So they will do the average of these two. 40 plus 40 plus 42, they will do the average means 41 marks. 40 plus 42, how much? 82 marks. 82 divided by 2, 41 marks. Uh, it's pass. If you go to scenario 10, in this 20 original marks is 21, then they give you for 20, 40 marks. 19 marks, they will do the, they about 15%, they will do the average of these two. Means, maybe third evaluator may give you 10 marks. Then they will take Then third, if your original marks is 21, revaluator, first revaluator gave you 40 marks, third evaluator give you 10 marks. In this case, they will take these two and they will average it. 21 plus 40, 61 marks, 30, 30.5 marks, fail. I just shown you the example, but it is depends. They will do the average of these two if it is more than 15%. In the challenge valuation, if increase is 19 marks, means it is less than 20 marks. So they will give you the full mark. That is 40. Okay, here also you got 40. They are giving you grace mark. Here nothing is still. You pass the exam. And now we can decide whether to go for challenge valuation or normal evaluation. The normal evaluation, if vertical score is 19, revalid will give you 30, then another third revalid will give you 38. In this case, we were 28. Difference between these two is 25 100, give you 20, 39. In this 30, then here they are given 30 marks, means the extra 1 marks. Is still both fail. Just for understand, for just for your understanding, okay? In this scenario, virtual max is 13, revalid will give you 36, third value revalid will give you 33 marks. In the difference between these two is about 20%, so they will do the averaging, then 35. 35 means they will give 5% extra, some additional marks, so then you will pass. In normal valuation, 35 marks. Therefore, this rules will apply. Then again, both you will get 40 marks in this scenario. In the scenario 13, in this normal valuation, 9 marks. After revaluation, you got 20 marks, 11 marks. So in this falls, the so different 18 marks, 17 means you failed. Now let's go to this. And this both cases it is failed. Okay, we'll go to next one. I just compared the various scenarios which I explained you here. Original score is 32. The after the normal version final score is 37. In this we got 37 only. In the second scenario, mass is 30. They got to 40 marks. In challenge version, they got 44 marks. In the if you score 16, one for 39. Another case is 13. Both are same. And if you got 32, in one case they got in narrow version we got 30, 41. And challenge valuation they got 45 marks. Means the most of the cases you can see they got more marks in challenge valuation. But it's still again it's very costly and it's 2,500 rupees per subject. It's you have to decide. You have to decide whether to go for this or not. So it's purely your choice on based on what you have written in your exam, whether you written all the questions answered with all the questions, all the problems with the proper sections, case laws, relevant case laws. You are given justification for your answers in the problems. It's all depends on all those scenarios you will get the marks. Don't think whatever I showed here it's all correct. Here you got here I showed you 10 marks. Then your final marks final marks I showed you as 33. This is not the case. Even if you got 10 marks, so you may get 60 marks also. You pass. Just for your understanding, I explained you this is not the case. It may be the case, may not be the case. You may get good marks in the exam. You may not get passing marks. It is all depends on your what you've written in the answer sheet. Okay, let's go to next slide. The final verdict. In this, out of 13 scenario which I explained, out of this, uh, So in the challenge valuation, out of 13, almost in the 8 scenarios, so they got more marks. And tie, almost out of 13, 4 challenge valuations, you will get 100,000 rupees extra. But both you got the same marks. So don't think like this. Just you can go for if your money you have less money if your budget constraint, then just go for normal valuation. Don't worry. Challenge valuation, the revaluation, there's no much difference. It's all depends on your answer. That's what I would like to say. You can choose normal revaluation only if you expect a very small increase, means 1 to 5 marks, and are very close to passing marks, like 35 to 39. You are on extreme tight budget or can't afford financial risk of challenge valuation. Choose the challenge valuation if you have a photocopy and are confident of significant error. You expect an increase of more than 5 to 7 marks. You want a full benefit of increase without the complex averaging. Like if you score above 20%, they will do averaging, right? If you don't want that averaging, then you go for this. Then the potential, then also you get 1,000 rupees refund. Most they'll give the refund after 1 year, 6 months also. Means 2,100 rupees means they will give 1,000 rupees refund. They still you will lose the 1,100 rupees. In challenge, normal revaluation, you will lose 500 rupees. They will not give any refund in the challenge, the normal revaluation process. Okay, let's go to frequently asked question. Many students have did so many questions in their minds. So I got so many questions from the students. I just explained. I was just given answer to them. Let's go to first question. What is the absolute first thing I should do after result? Get a photocopy of your answer script. It costs only 400 rupees, and just verify your answer with your just reevaluate with your professors in your college and see whether there is there any chance of getting more marks or not. See, I have seen personally one people got 40, 45 like that, even 30 marks, 20 marks. Then after evaluation, most of the students got 40 or 55 marks because it depends on the evaluator. If the person is very strict, you might have given a very, very less marks, even though you have written for 80 marks. In that case, you will get more marks also. It's all depends on what you have written in the answer sheet. Then let's go to second question. Then second question, whether you go for photocopy or apply for normal valuation directly. If you're low on budget, just go for normal evaluation. Just apply for just 500 rupees, just 100 rupees extra than photocopy. Just apply for it. However, for expensive, if you are going for challenge valuation, if you want to make sure before applying for challenge valuation, if you want to make sure whether you'll get extra marks or not, then you go for 40 or 400 rupees photocopy first, then you can apply for challenge valuation. Then third question, what if my marks decrease after revaluation? You are safe, if you get if you got 40 marks, if you apply for revaluation, after revaluation you got 30 marks. You're failed, but still you want more marks, so you applied for revaluation, challenge valuation, you got 30 marks after revaluation, challenge valuation. Uh, in the final score, they will give you the best of these two marks. Means you will still get higher marks. Simple ways, after revaluation, you will only get higher marks. They will never decrease your marks. That's for sure. You will only get higher marks. If you got original marks is 40, after revaluation you got 50 minutes, they'll give you 50. If you got 30 minutes, they'll give you 40. So you were safe. You are safe. You don't require to worry about whether my marks will decrease after revaluation. No, don't worry about those things. You will get for higher marks. Fourth question. Can you apply for both normal valuations? No, you can't apply for both. You can apply only for one. How long does the revelation process? It takes usually 30 to 45 days for final after final application deadline. Is there a fees refund for normal revaluation? No, there is no refund for in case of normal revaluation. Only in case of challenge revaluation, if you get more marks, more than original marks, then you will get 1,000 rupees refund. What exactly do I get the refund for? What exactly do I get the refund for challenge valuation? You will receive 1,000 rupees refund only if your marks increases. Even an increase of 1 marks, you are eligible. If the marks stay the same or decrease, you will not get the refund. You will not get any amount out of 2,100 rupees. You will not get anything. What kind of errors should I look for in a photocopy? You just look for total marks. Any mistake is there? Sometimes instead of writing 67, they will give you like this 67. Then you will get 7 marks, right? Some people will write like this. Instead of 6, they will write like this. And while uploading the portal, they will make mistake like this. They'll consider 0, then 7. Okay, in this kind of scenario, so you can verify. And second is unvalued answers. If means, for example, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 questions. For this, they are given 10 marks, 5 marks. This they are not given. They are not put anything for this marks. Actually, they asked to write 0. If there is no, they are not going to give any marks. They should write 0. If simply they can't keep it blank. In this case, if validator missed any question, anything like this, you can verify like these things, and you can if you found they are not given marks for any question or totaling is wrong, or if while writing the answer, while writing the marks, if they give mentioned wrong, then you can just apply for challenge valuation or revaluation. Just apply the rules to make sure you get 40 marks passing marks, then you apply for whatever it's good for. Who check the paper for in the revaluation? In the revaluation, if the person like some like example Mohan is the professor, he did the evaluation of your paper. Then for revaluation, some XYZ person will come to like Suresh. Suresh will do the revaluation of your paper. Uh, Now, first, Mohan had given for 30 marks. Suresh given 40 marks. Then they will play the formula. They will give you the marks. So totally, the reevaluator will be different than what the person who had initially appointed from a panel of experienced law professor. It will be different people. And third evaluator is also different person. What is the third valuation, and what does it happens? It is a fairness mechanism. In this case, you can see there's a rules is there, right? If in case of non-revelation, if it is above 15%, they'll do the averaging, and the challenge revelation if above 20%, they will do the averaging of best 2 marks. That's it. Will a evaluator be biased against me for applying the revaluation? No, it is just they're just coming and do the revaluation. They will not going to make any. Uh, they are not going to be. They are not going to do any different valuation. They will do the normal valuation only. The process is a professional, and they will give you marks just like in the normal valuation. If you get more marks, they'll give you more marks based on after applying the rules for formulas. Can the revaluation marks make me lose a rank? No. They will give you the for what which of the marks is good. They will give you that one. They will not going to reduce anything. No, it means this question is different question. Means you are the number one in your college, right? You are number one in college or in the university. Uh, in the means you got 99%, and another person also got 99%, means 98%. This person is second, you are first. Uh, if this person applied for revaluation, then he got 99.5%. Then this person will become number one. So this ranking they will finalize after completion of revaluation charge valuation process. So whatever the score, whatever the ranking you got before this process, it is a temporary. After the revaluation, you will get whether you are number one or number two in your college or in Karnataka. Okay. My friend got more marks in a similar situation. Why is my result different? My friend got 45 marks. He copied from my paper. I got only 30 marks. Okay, don't say all this. It is depends on you. You don't know his mind, right? You don't know how much he knows or what he has written. You don't know what his handwriting. His handwriting may be good, and the way he has presented in the paper, it is different than what you have written. So he might have got more marks. So don't think he got more marks, he got less marks. You have not seen right everything what he has written in the papers. He might have written extra question, extra answers. So he got more marks. So you don't depend on what your friend got. You just based on your own decision, you apply for revaluation or challenge valuation. What if I miss the application deadline? So you will not, you can't apply for challenge valuation. That's it. Can you simplify the above 5% below 15% rule for normal revaluation? It is just if it is above 5%, they will give you 5 marks plus. If this is in this less than 15% means if your score is for 30 and you got 40 marks after revaluation means 10 marks difference, right? They will give full first 5 marks, they will give full marks. Remaining 5 marks, they will do average. Divide by 2, they will do 5 plus 2.5 means 7.5 marks. 30 plus 7.5 marks, it is 37.5. They will give you 38 plus they will give 2 marks extra grace, that means you will get 40 marks. Fast. That's it. Okay, some more questions are there. What is the single biggest advantage of challenge valuation? Up to 20% you'll get the full mark. That is our biggest advantage. Is it really possible for my marks to go from 10 to 10 or 16 to 40? Yeah, it is possible, but rare case. This usually happens if your answers are very good. If there is any mistake in the paper, like instead of writing 67, you may have written like 07. In these cases, you will get like instead of writing 61, you might have written 16. In this case, you will get a good marks. I already passed the exam, but I am not happy with my score. You can apply for revaluation. What if I find an error in the revaluation result itself? No, you can't apply for revaluation. Even though you got 40 marks after revaluation, you got 30 marks. But they'll give you 40 marks on the rate. You will think that revaluation is still something they have done something wrong in the revaluation. You can't apply it. You can't do anything further. As a professor, what is your single most important piece of advice? My advice is don't be emotional. Uh, you might have got the photocopy in this. Your professor told you should get 50 marks after checking the photocopy, but after revaluation you got only 40 marks or 30 marks. Just accept it. You can't again apply for revaluation. Okay, don't be the rest. Your result is you just you can apply. You can rewrite the exam. You can pass the exam. It is not a big deal. Uh, while applying for the challenge valuation revaluation, just analyze the rule. Which rules apply good for you. Based on that, you apply for normal valuation or challenge valuation. Don't be emotional. don't in the hanger like I got only 10 marks, I should have got to 70 marks. Don't just apply for don't apply for challenge valuation or revaluation just for like just like that. You check, just remember what you've written, take the photocopy, then decide whether you should go for challenge valuation and or normal revaluation. That's it. That's my piece of advice. Details which we are providing right now, you will not get these details anywhere else. You can take your professor in your college or any private tutorial, any any academy and coaching academies, you will not get anywhere else. We have taken this information officially from the KSLU University, whatever details we are providing. These are authentic information which we are providing right now in this video. Whatever the details we are providing, prepared by highly qualified professionals with the proper and two, three times students verified that all the details and compared with the whatever details circulars notification given by KSL University. And also we are publishing all questions, all old question papers. We are verifying and also based on the KSLU syllabus, we are preparing the questions and we are also providing the answer to those questions. Just very short answers. Anybody can read it. Questions, very easy questions. Just 1.5 page we are preparing questions, answer for each question. With that 1.5 page answer, you can write 4 5 pages, even 10 page you can write. Like that, we make it very short. You just have, if you know the concept, you can write 10 pages of answer. Like that, we prepare the short answer, just like a synopsis types. Only points, no, nothing else, nothing else is required. Only one page we are providing. Just 50, just half page theory, half page okay, some the extra important points, types, and the case laws, and so what's the summary, conclusion, like that. We have segregated the part by parts. For you to score full marks, so you should get the full marks. So and you should complete the syllabus within a short period of time. That is the reason we have prepared a very short answer for each subject. Just 15 questions we give per subject. If you read 15 questions, each question we provide 1.5 page answer. That's it. 1.5 page answer. You can write 4 to 5 page answer if you know the concept. Because we give very short answers, only important points. In the evaluation process, also, they're not going to see everything, whatever you are writing in the exam, or um, what is the theory you explain. Those things they don't see. They see only key answer, key case law, whether this case law is written, whether this case law is related to this, whether the section number is correct, article number is correct, whether this types, whatever the question we asked for, whether he has written that only. Like they are asked for the features and you wrote something else. You have written types like this. If you read like that, they will not give the marks. So whatever required for the question, what we give the answer exactly for that. We give only important uh, key types and base very important explanation only. In that we can explain further. Uh, they will see the synopsis, whatever you have written, and they will see the explanation very short. Or you just highlight whatever the points we are given. Rest to write whatever you want. You will surely pass the exam. He will surely pass the exam. That is confident we give it to our students. You join to our YouTube channel. You gain the knowledge, and also we also prepare the questions for problems. Whatever the questions we give, you'll get the same problems in the. They will get 8 marks, 10 marks problems, right? In the 100 marks pattern, you'll get 3 problems. Out of 3 problems, you have to resolve 2 problems. If you resolve 2 problems, you get 20 marks. Those 2 problems, how it comes, what is the answer, how you should write, everything we are ready. If you don't get those questions, we'll refund the full amount. We are verified. You can see our group. Before the exam date, we have released these questions. Before the exam date, we have released these questions. Same question came in the exam. Out of 3 questions, you will definitely get 2 questions from our questions list, and you'll get the same. You have to write the same answer, no change. If you didn't get, we'll refund the full amount. That is the confidence we give it to our students. You verify it. You take the question paper and verify what we have put it in the group. You got the same question in the problem. You will not get the any institute, any college. You go to any college, nobody will give the answer to the problems. They will tell you study yourself. You knowledge you are having, right. You study it. They will tell we don't want to make student to be only exam oriented. That's why we want you to learn yourself. The truth is, those professor, those college lecturers don't know the answer. That is the reason they will tell like that. We know the answer. I will challenge you. Bring any question, any problem, any paper. We will give you the answer. We will answer you. We will give you the exact answer. You cross verify our knowledge. You cross verify our the way of explanation, the way of reasoning that we give, and you compare with any other institute, and then you decide. That is the way. That is the confidence we are giving. We are a brilliant mind teams we are having in our team. We give the exact answer to your question. You bring the question. You bring any books. You refer on 1,000 books. We give you the question. I will give you the answer within 2 hours. We will not say you go and study yourself. You do research. We don't tell like all those things. You give me the question. Any question, we'll give you the answer. We are See, you are joined our institute, you are joining our academy institute for coaching. It is our duty to provide you whatever you ask. It is our duty to answer whatever the question you ask. We don't say you go and research, you don't go and study, we are given. No, we don't do like that because KSLU students are struggling to pass. KSLU students are struggling to pass. Passing rate is only 7%. Some academies are telling their passing percentage is 80%, 70%, 80%. No, that is just for the just for the namesake. They are telling their passing percentage is only 7% or 8%. All students are failing because they are not getting the proper guide. They are not getting the proper guide to how to write the exam, what are the answer they should write. Knowledge you can write, knowledge you can gain during the holidays. After finishing the exam, you go and read. Whatever we are there only to make you pass the exam. I will tell you, I'm not going to waste your time. You can read. We'll give you the material. If you want explanation, you come and ask us. We'll give you the explanation. Our main motive of this academy is to you should score marks. You should score the marks above 40 and you should pass. That is our motive. That is not. We don't tell. We are. We are given you that coaching. We are given you the material. Go and study and write yourself. You identify the solution. We don't say like that. You bring the question, we'll give you the answer. That is the confidence we give it to our student. You should, you should go, you should study whatever the material we are giving. You just study that much, and we'll eliminate uh, all input which are questions which are not important. We'll give you only important question. We'll give you the only important problems. You study that. You go and blindly you write the answer. You'll pass the exam. And answers are very short, 1.5 page. That's it. With that 1.5 page, you can write 10-page answer, 10-page answers, but you don't get time. In the exam, I was seeing the students, they are getting they are not getting time to complete 50 question in the 100 marks pattern, 100 pattern exam. They are unable to complete the 50 question. These students are writing 4 to 5 pages, but still they are failing the exam because they are not writing the important point. What is the use of writing than 5 pages? So we have prepared 1.5 page answer for each question. If you write 1.5 page answer, you will pass. You will pass the exam. I'm sure. I'm telling you 100%. You will get the exactly same question in the problem. That is the confidence we are giving to the our students. Okay. If you want, you can see our Telegram group. This I will show you. Yeah, we also posted the questions, problems which we have prepared and with solutions, how we are explaining in the Kannada medium for Kannada medium students. We'll also provide you in the English. Study it and you decide yourself who is better. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye bye.